So basically, I haven't done one of these for a long time where I've sat at this table and done a YouTube video. But you know what? It's time to be open about mental health. Okay? So I've been, I've had a lot happen over 10 years, okay, of my life. So since I was 18 years old. And, it's really taken its toll on me. Um, and, I've had someone recently mislead me a bit and stuff. And with all that stuff I've had to deal with over 10 years and bottle up, I literally just had a massive anxiety attack and meltdown. I admit I probably shouldn't have gone for what I did, but yeah, I mean, my parents, when I finally sat down with them in the evening time, they understood everything, I mean, one of the things I never got over, and my mum knew this from the start, was my nan passing when I was in 1999 in January when I was 5 years old. My nan was like my mum. I was with my nan every single day. Me and my nan was like that. You know, every day I'd be like, right, let's go see nan. That's what I'd be like and she was like my mum. No disrespect to my mum, obviously. My mum knows this and accepts that. How close I was to my nan. That was the first negative thing to happen in my life. And because I was so close to her, it really got to me. I mean, I still remember my mum and dad telling me and my big sister, Kirsty, about nan passing away. I was only 5 years old. So 23 years on, and I still remember that from a little child. That was my first demon. The rest I won't go into detail about, but it's similar things, shall we say. And, all that bottled up, and then some people recently, somebody misleading your head, and it toppled you. It topples you at times, and it did it to me. And I never thought it would, because I thought, I've beat my 2-year depression. That's it. I'm unstoppable now. And I never spoke about my depression before. So, yeah. And I just had a massive meltdown. And now, I mean, everyone was replying to me on my social medias, asking if I was alright and stuff. And the truth was, I wasn't trying to be rude by not replying to people, but I didn't know how to talk. As daft as it sounds, I just did not know how to reply to people. And that is the God's honest truth. So yeah, I had a lot to deal with on Monday afternoon, evening time, and you know what? I sat down with my parents, and I told them everything, and it was as if it was a massive weight off my shoulders. Now, I've actually gone down the right route. I'm actually going to be having therapy. Okay? Now, this is stuff normally someone won't realistically talk about, but I think a lot of people need to realise that it's not just women that go through mental health and emotional abuse at times and stuff. It's also men as well. So this is why I'm doing this, so people understand that men can break as well, just like women can. Okay, and there's no shame in talking about it. Okay, people, okay, guys, there's men. There is no shame in talking about it and admitting you're struggling. Okay, and I just want to say, if it's people saying I'm here if you need to talk to me and stuff, and I didn't bother listening because I didn't want to talk about it at that time. But it's okay, men, right? Listen, it's okay to not be okay. It's okay to talk about it, whether it's to your family, your friends, your partner, your gym owner, a complete stranger, or even a professional. It doesn't matter. What matters is that you speak to someone, because believe me, now I've come to realise you can't just bottle this crap up. I did for 10 years, and I tell you what, it actually nearly broke me Monday afternoon, evening. It really did. And you know what? Some people might take the piss out of me for doing this video, and stuff like that, and hearing what I'm saying. And to be honest, I couldn't care, because a lot of people need to understand it takes a lot of guts for someone, including men and women, both sexes, right, to open up and say, yeah, I'm struggling and I need help. I mean, I'll admit, I'll put my hand up right now to you, right? I've spoken to a doctor and I'm going to therapy. And I'm proud to admit that, because I realise my mental health is at a huge risk. And I don't want to be like that anymore. So, in order for me to deal with it properly this time round, because the Monday meltdown was worse than the 2 year depression. 2 year depression, I just shut up about it and got on with crap, and it brought out the worst in me. It did. But then Monday, that was another level. That was a real another level. So guys, don't bottle it up, please. If you're feeling down and low and your mental health is at risk, please talk to someone. Okay, it doesn't make you any less of a person, right? In fact, I say fair play. I say fair play for talking to someone about it, for admitting you're struggling. It takes more for a person to admit they're struggling than someone who hides it inside them and lets it build up over years, like I did. Right? I was an idiot. I thought I could cope with it, and shrug it off, this, that, and the other. And the truth is, nah, can't. So I spoke to a doctor. They've agreed with me for therapy. So yeah, guys, if you're struggling, speak to someone, seriously, because I've known people to have mental health issues who sadly are no longer with us, and I know a lot of people don't want to go down that route, and I don't. So I'm nipping it in the bud now after this meltdown and getting it sorted once and for all to move on with my life. So if you are struggling, then talk to someone, whether it's, like I said, family, friends, partner, complete stranger, gym owner, dance owner, whatever, or even a professional, just as long as you talk to someone. Because believe me, when I sat down and spoke to my parents about it, it was a massive relief off my shoulders. It really was. It was like I had been carrying 500 kilo on my shoulders for 10 years. And then as soon as I sat down and started talking to them about what's going on, it was as if that 500 kilo had disappeared. So please, people, speak up, stand up, okay? Let's make sure no one goes through this alone and everyone works together to help save people's mental health, okay? That's all I can say. I mean, for me, when the doctor said, "What does the gym do to you?" and I explained it all to him, he turned around and said, "Get back in the gym straight away." Right? No excuses. Get straight back in that gym now, because that is what has been keeping you sane. And with you not training, it has gotten on top of you. With everything that's happened over the years and recently, you know what? Get back in the gym. And that's what I've done. I've got back into the gym, and that, alongside talking to my parents, has seriously helped. Like, this is the easiest I have been in such a long time. It's unreal. So, whatever you do, guys, if you're struggling mentally, doesn't matter what age you are, doesn't matter what sex you are, doesn't matter what you like to do with your life, whether it's the gym, play football, gymnastics, dance, singing, it doesn't matter, right? Or even just an ordinary person, right, who doesn't do any of those hobbies, right? Just stand up and speak up, right? Because let me tell you something. My mum dropped me a text saying her only regret was not realising how bad it was for me. And my simple reaction to that was, I had to make a joke out of it. That's just me. I said, well, Mum, like you always said to me as a kid, I'm a great actor. You know, people knew us, people could tell when I was on a low day, but I never let them know how low. And that was my downfall. Right, so people, please talk. Right, doesn't matter who to. Okay, so please take this as a message of caring, a message of warning what could happen if you don't talk. Okay, so I don't know if this is going to help people or not, but I thought I'd share this video with you lot. Okay, God bless. Good night.